Well, hey church family, Pastor Taylor here, and I want to say thank you for watching this video. We are so excited. We are going to 3 services starting this Sunday. It's pretty crazy. It's a new thing. We've never been this way before, and I just want to say I'm so excited about it. Make sure you watch this whole video so that you can get all the information that you need. I wanted to bring you into what's really going on and some things for you to be aware of ahead of this weekend so we can be on the same page. But really, the reason you're watching this is because you're bought into the heart of our church and you want to see us reach people and see God glorified and our region reached. And so I just want to say thank you for watching the video, and I want to say thank you to all the people who make our church what it is. And I was thinking about over this last year and a half, it's been an amazing season. It's been a great season. It's been a full one. And I just want to say thank you to you as a church for being gracious in it, for being adaptable to change. So many of you have stepped up into serving over this last season. You've served countless hours and on teams. And that's been one of the huge highlights for me, is to watch our teams grow, watch people serve and just come alive in making church happen. And you might sometimes feel like, is this making a difference? I want to say, absolutely, it is making a massive difference. I want to say thank you to our staff, our team. They've been adaptable. There's been a lot of change. Our team leads, our elders, our board, just everybody. I mean, there's so many people I want to thank, but really, our church is what it is because of the people who make it what it is. And thank you. So thank you. And so, like I said, I'm making this video because I want you to be tied into what's going on and what this weekend looks like. But before we say any more, I want to make you aware of one thing. If you go to reallifechurch.com/3, that's the number 3 or the word 3, both will work. Crazy technology. If you go to reallifechurch.com/3, there's a frequently asked questions page there. And what you'll be able to see is all of the details. There's a lot of questions that people are asking and details on parking and kids. We're going to cover some of that in this video, but there's a lot for you to just be aware of, and you can find it all out there. So that's reallifechurch.com/3. Okay, so I want to get into just a few big things ahead of this weekend. The first being this: show up this weekend. We've got 3 services, 8:30, 10, and 11:30. This is the first time we've ever done this. And so we want you to be in the room. It's going to be a blast. It's going to be a fun, celebratory weekend. We've got an ice cream sandwich bar, our cafe, our kids ministry, all the things. It's just going to be a beautiful weekend, and it would not be the same if you weren't there. So be here, and I want to encourage you to, that maybe there's been somebody that you've been inviting to church or thinking about inviting to church, you've been praying for. Perhaps reach out to them about this weekend and say, hey, you got to be at church this weekend. It's going to be incredible. We're starting a brand new series that I'm excited about. It's really going to be great, and it would not be the same without you. Second thing is this: you got to choose which service you're going to attend. Now, you might say, well, what does the fall look like, or next spring and sports? We understand that those things are going to change. Sometimes this weekend we've got a tournament, so we're going to the 8:30, or we've got something in the morning, so we're coming to the 11:30. Whatever it is, that's totally okay. But here's one of the things that we can anticipate. Anytime a service begins with the numbers 10, aka 10 o'clock, we can anticipate it's probably going to be kind of full. So we want to encourage you, consider going to the 8:30 or the 11:30. They're laughing at me right now. I don't know why. I think I said something funny, but the truth is, go to whichever one you want, okay? If you're inviting a friend, go to the one that works for them. If you got kids, go to the one that works for your family, but consider making that the 8:30 or the 11:30. But anyway, they're all going to be great, and I cannot wait for the 3 services. But when you do, this is the seed I want to plant, is be consistent. So if you're able, maybe 8:30 is your normal one, and every once in a while you're going to the 10, maybe come a little bit early so you can greet the people that you normally see. There's something about church when you see the same people over and over, and you get to know them and greet them and invite them into your world, and vice versa. I think it's important that we be consistent in this season. So be consistent, invite friends, make friends when you're here, be somebody who welcomes others, and it's going to be a beautiful thing. So 8:30, 10, and 11:30, choose the service that you're going to choose this weekend, and let's make it amazing as we get into this fall. But number 3, I want to encourage you, arrive a few minutes early, especially these next couple weeks as we find our new flow. Maybe you normally pull into the parking lot 5 minutes before service starts. Consider coming 10 minutes early, maybe even 12 minutes early, so that we can make sure that you get in at the proper time. So there's a couple things with that. First being, parking is a big reason actually that we're making this move that we're making. And as you know, many people are parking in the grass, in the gravel, and elsewhere. So what we're doing is we've been working with our parking team to ensure that this flow really works well. So when you get here, keep your eyes open for the parking attendants and for the parking signs. Those are going to direct you where to go and where to park and all of that good stuff. There's a couple things that I want you to know is if you're serving, we're gonna have our serve teams park on the Wax Road side of our fields. So when you come in, you can turn immediately to the left in that area. There's gonna be signs. That's where you'll be able to park. And it's gonna be easy access to the building, but it's also gonna enable our parking lot to be as open as possible for families and for guests. For those who are attending the 8:30, we're going to backfill the parking lot. So you're gonna park in the back lot first. And actually, I'm looking at the back lot right now where the storehouse is. We're gonna fill that area first before we fill other areas so that the 10 a.m. we can fill the front first. That's gonna enable a really smooth transition, okay? So the 10 a.m. you're gonna fill the front lot first, and of course, follow the parking teams. They'll tell you exactly where to go. And there's no parking spaces that are off limits. We're just trying to get people in and out smoothly so that we can maximize our time in the building, communing with each other, worshiping together, having fun together, drinking coffee together, all those good things. If you're coming to the 11:30, good news, you can park in the trees if you want. You can park wherever you want because it's gonna be open because we don't have a service after. 11:30 is our final service, so you can park wherever you see a space open. Side note, with families, if you're a family with young kids, one of the beautiful things is that's an area we've been growing in, and we want to make it as easy for you as possible. So you can park in the very front lot nearest our kids' wing. That's where you're going to park. If you're able to park somewhere else, fine, that's totally great. But that's our designated family parking so that moms with kids and families with young kids that want to run ahead of them, that there's one area where those families are parking. And we hope that helps just get you in and checked in smoothly. And all that to say, when in doubt, just follow the parking team, read the signs, and be gracious. It's going to be a great time. Speaking of families, this is one of the other main areas and reasons that we've made this change to add a third service. And when you come, I want to encourage you, again, come a few minutes early if you need to check in your kids. One thing of note is when you have friends that you're inviting, I want to encourage you to send them our website so that they can register ahead of time so that by the time they come in on Sunday morning, that they don't have to go through the whole check-in process, but it's really smooth for them. Check-in is going to be available 20 minutes before each service starts. So if you're somebody who likes to get here 45 minutes early, I love you so much, and that is great, but check-in for your service is gonna begin 20 minutes before. This enables us to have a few minutes to check kids out and allows the teams to be ready for you, which is very important to us. So if you're here early, great, but check-in will begin as early as 20 minutes before. Okay, and then after service, again, we designed our cafe that I'm sitting in right now and our whole lobby and our patio. It's beautiful. We're believing for great weather, but we designed that so you can stick around. We're just gonna ask if you're able, after you receive prayer or do whatever you need, to go and check your kids out and then stick around. Then grab a coffee, sit out back, take your kids to the play area. We want you to do all that. Just grab your kids first. And again, this is gonna enable us to reset for the next service. So I hope you can be gracious in that. If you have any questions, of course, send us an email, check in with one of our teams, check in at our Connect desk, which is right behind me. We can get you all the information that you need, and it's going to be a great time with our families. We love our families, and I hope that you feel served in this season. This is the reason we're making this change, is we want to enable our kids to be best served as possible. So, lastly, I want to urge you and encourage you to join a team. If you're not on a team yet, now is the time. And if you've got a certain gift, maybe you want to be on the worship team, or you want to be serve in our kids teams, or whatever it might be, man, what a great time to sign up, to join a team, to make connections. You've all been to a church perhaps, or an environment where you didn't know anybody, and then somebody came up to you and made themselves available to you. They showed interest, they introduced themselves, they showed you around, made you feel welcome. This is what we get to do by being on teams. We cannot do this alone. We're anticipating a fall full of growth, and that means we need more and more people serving and making our church community what it is. And you got to know your season. So if it's with kids, maybe sign up to serve one and attend another. Get your kids to serve alongside you. Whatever it is that you need to do, but let's serve. Let's create community and a place where people can get connected to the realness of God. That is what we are all about. And I want to address a couple quick questions, and then we'll be done, I promise. Some people have asked, okay, Taylor, what's going to be different in our services? And I want to say this, sort of nothing and sort of something. You say, Taylor, which one is it? The reason I'm saying sort of nothing, in short answer, there's nothing changing in that. We're still going to have worship, still going to have the word, we're going to pray for people. So all of the main elements are going to be the same. The one thing that we are adjusting is our time on announcements. We're doing our best to shorten that so that we don't lose a single minute of important time in our services, just like normal. And so you might hear us talk a little bit less about those things, which is why it is crucial that you download our app and that you follow us on social media. Those are the ways that are best to stay informed. So make sure that you do that. Download the app. If you go to our website, you can find it there, and stay tuned in with what is going on. That way, worship, we're not doing anything different. We still want to encounter God. We're going to preach the Word of God. We're going to respond in prayer. All of the good things, the things that you love about our church, the things that I love about our church, those are not changing, but we are prioritizing those so that we have the most amount of time in between service as possible. Okay, the last thing that I want to say, and I'll let you go, is in this season, be gracious, be patient. This is change, it's new. One thing we don't know is we haven't gotten to September 7th yet, so we don't know what it's going to look like. But we do know this, God's going to move, it's going to be great, but it's going to take some adjustment. We're going to have to change a couple things. We're going to be fluid as we make adjustments to our parking so that we can best serve our people. So be gracious. If you have anything that you need, make sure you talk to us, because we want to do our best to do this together. And my last thing is invite a friend. Invite a friend. This is a great time to invite somebody brand new to come into church, to meet Jesus. Maybe somebody who's run away from God or doesn't know the Lord. A family in your neighborhood, somebody you've been praying for. What a great time to invite them in and have them experience the life-changing power of the gospel. And then while you're here, this Sunday and forevermore, be a missionary. You're a missionary not just out there, but right in here. So be a connector, go meet people. Don't just come in and leave. Stick around. Maybe come to both services just so you can meet as many people as possible. We want you to be a part of helping us create the community that we know and love. And I believe that as we do that, the book of Acts, it talks about it. It says they shared with one another with glad and sincere hearts. And in that context, they enjoyed the favor of all the people, and the Lord added to their number daily those who were being saved. I'm believing for a great harvest. I'm believing for great things for our church. The best is yet to come, but hey, we get to be a part of that together. So, God be with us. God be with you. I cannot wait for this weekend. Let's be here. Invite a friend. It's going to be amazing. We'll see you there.